So what? So what? Yeah. You're just curious, or?
I was curious.
Hey, no, that's cool. There's the P1000 here. Take this. I got actually DVDs so you can see what I've been shooting. Here, that's the Huntington Harbor Newport in Naples from 16, 17, and 18. That's the night photography that started me doing night photography, because this star photography does too. So then I ended up branching out, and I actually went up in the mountains, and I spent the last like couple of years up in there, up in Angeles Crest and Big Bear. So the longest star shot on the first disc is 45 minutes, and there's about 300 shots of Polaris in there. And there's also on the third disc Big Bear with the new Sigma lens and some of the best pictures I've ever seen. And I got Polaris with Boulder Bay and all that. Literally, clear as day with the houses and the boats and everything. So I got the ground and everything as crystal clear as night, like right around midnight. And I got Polaris spin in the background. So there's a lot of sunset videos in here from the last couple of years. Yeah, there's sunset videos and moon videos, because this thing will zoom right in on the moon literally like nothing. And you can actually see through the moon in the daytime on 4K. I mean, you can sit there and say all you want and deny it, but you can actually see sky and blue. So the night moon and the day moon, they're different. So in the daytime, the center part where it looks like an astronaut with a helmet, and it's brown. But in the daytime, it's blue, and you can actually see the sky. There's certain areas of the sky on sides is translucent. You can see it on 4K. I've got a modified version of it in there. You can see it on that. Yeah, it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a solid body that you can land on, but you can actually see through it. On a camera in the daytime on 4K. When you zoom in on it real close in the daytime, it's blue, and you can see sky through it. This is what I'm saying. So it's not supposed to be like really like happening, but I'm saying what you can actually film from right here is amazing. A lot of that is from here, and a lot of it's like from LA, Southgate area. The moon videos.
Where's that?
Downey. Lakewood. So, I mean, but it doesn't really matter within a couple cities. So the point is, so when the moon's coming in from the northeast, there's videos of it, and you can see its position and everything, and then as it passes over the house and it goes towards this area or southwest, it's on the other side, you can see, and it doesn't actually turn, you're just seeing a certain side to it, because it depends on your perspective where you're at. There isn't rotation, and you can't see, every time you look at it, you're always looking at the same front face, no matter what. It doesn't matter what position you're in. So, I mean, psychologically speaking, if you were over here and there's somebody over there, they should be seeing the different side to it. And you can't. It's physically impossible. So that's not reality. It's complete violation of everything that you know. And if you look at the surface, there's two astronauts, one facing you and one on the side, and it's got a helmet, and it's got one arm, like the face of a penguin and nose. And it has 666 with a pyramid. It's right there on video in there. You look for yourself. This is just the fucking moon that you see everything. Yeah, it's 999. And it's, every time you look at it, it's always saying 999. And it doesn't matter where you're at. It doesn't actually turn completely around. It only goes a certain portion. But it's not because it's turning. It depends on where you're at. Because you're always looking at the same face, but it's in a different position. And the dark side follows the rotation. It's not a spinning body, you see what I mean? It's complete violation of reality. And you can see through it in the daytime, and there's video of it in there. I fucking videoed everything, dude. And Polaris, I got enough shots of Polaris in there to kill a cow, so just enjoy it. Yeah, no, there's a lot of good stuff in there. No, I'm more of a photographer, but I started doing the sunsets when the P1000 came out, because I wanted to see what I could get. And then actually, in all reality, I got video of St. Nicholas Island in there from 75 miles last year. There's at least 6 or 7 portions to it, and it's all put together as like a short video clip. And you can see it from 75 miles from right here. And you're not actually seeing the land, you're seeing the shadow because of the contrast. Because when the sun gets behind it, the light goes over and hits the mountain, the top of the island, and that's what you're looking at. You're not actually looking, because you can't see the land, but you got shots of boats from like 40 miles in here. And it's not like 13-mile sunset, because that's 22 miles, so that's fucking ridiculous. And you can see the base from right there. So, go whatever you want to think and believe, but you can't land on that moon. There's nothing there. It's not physically a solid body. It's not actually physically there. Whatever the fuck that means, whatever, because we're not living on the planet that they told us we're living on. That's a complete lie, because everything on TV is all manipulation. Stars move. You can't sit there with a camera and absorb light and get no motion. And everything you see on TV has got no motion as far as the galaxy. All those images are CGI. They're all fucking fake.
You're talking to a physicist.
Well, I don't mean it like that. I know, I got it. I'm just saying, not every people, there's people that are honest. I'm not denying people. Yeah, I got it, what you're saying. Okay, so the thing is, I videoed that. It doesn't matter, you know, you can disbelieve me, whatever you want. I got it. I'm not arguing with people, and I totally understand if you're a physicist, because I'm not blaming individual people. This isn't an individual person problem. It's the system that they've created that we're living in.
It's an individual problem in the sense that, unfortunately, a lot of even the stuff you take pictures of, you don't necessarily watch the picture.
I understand that, but I can't understand how the distances work for the lighting and vision because of the distances. Because you're not seeing, that sun isn't like, I mean, there's not like a 13-mile line. Because, I mean, I've actually got video of the island that's literally from 75 miles, dude. I mean, it's not curved like we were told.
You can't really see from here.
This isn't actually not that good of a year like last year, because for some reason last year there was a lot of good days where you could actually see that island, and you can't.
So you think that some of the stuff that are out there is not really what they're telling you? That basically you're saying that.
Well,
what we were told that
there's a lot of truths out there, but as far as our actual
bodies, right? Just so I understand. You're saying that some celestial bodies are not actual physical bodies.
I didn't say that because I don't actually know. Okay, I can't.
I
wouldn't sit there and want to tell you that I can prove something like that. It's ridiculous. No.
I'm trying to
so the
understand
point
what you're
is,
trying to say.
so I didn't start like that. So there's been experiences in my life, and I don't believe that everything that's going on is naturally what we've been told on TV. Okay. I got it. If you're a physicist, you're in a certain area of science, you have a certain level of honesty. There's honest people and there's dishonest people in physics. Okay, so the thing is, there's an actual agenda going on in the world, and it has everything to do with what we're living on. And I don't want to sit there and tell you that because I can't prove you what we're living on, but I know that we've been literally lied to as far as a lot of what's going on, what we live on. They haven't been honest with us. And you may be completely honest with me too, but like I said, we're at a stalemate, because I got it. I'm not stupid and I'm not an idiot. I got a good job, and I work in a profession, I've got a degree. But the thing is that I've experienced things in my life that I can't explain to you, and when I was up in the mountains photographing stuff, there's things I cannot explain to you, and they weren't natural.
That's possible.
And it was right.
You might be seeing things.
So, and I mean, listen, dude, I was up there at Dawson Saddle that one night doing star photography, and so the first thing is this red expanding light, and I don't know how far, because I can't really tell you how far it is, because when you're up there, you're seeing further distances than you normally can, because you're 8,000 feet.
Yes.
So the thing is, I see this thing looks like a real supernova, but it's not real, and all of a sudden I see it collapse and disappear. Then I see this blue tube light go over my head. I can't tell you how far it is, quarter mile, mile and a half, 2 miles, because it's really hard to judge, because I see the drones when they're spraying at night up in the mountains. Because they're spraying us all the time. Not right now.
You mean, okay, I don't know what you mean by spraying. I know that there's drones, but I don't know what does it mean.
Well, they actually have. I actually think that there's drones up there going around the LA ridgeline. And I can't prove that, but see.
I mean that there's also,
because technically.
Well, I don't know what you mean by spraying. I don't know. I never.
Well, there are days when you come out here when they've been spraying so heavy you can't see anything. The chemtrails. It's a controversy between geoengineering and chemtrails, and what is it? But there's days when you come. So this. Look at this right here. Have you ever seen a camera? Have you seen a P1000? This like right on it almost. So actually, you can get a lot closer, but I might actually lose. Yeah. But this thing's got 3,000 on the zoom. But I don't use that for the star photography because the D850 is a better option with nice lenses. So
these are mostly
no, there are mostly photos in there. There's a lot of photography in there, and there are some videos in there. And there's a star slideshow of Evangelist Crest that I assembled. Just little stuff.
Well, if you have any questions about
No, that's cool. Don't worry, dude. Okay, I appreciate you talking to me. All right. Anyways, like,
I know that there's a lot of weird stuff like that.
no, there are things going on that we don't understand. I mean, you can't sit there and tell me that you know everything as far as what's actually going on behind the scenes, because it's bad.
I know, but however, there's a lot of stuff.
Say what?
There's a lot of stuff that people are unfortunately misinterpret the truth.
Well,
Misrepresent the truth.
I don't understand what you're.
So there's a lot of misinformation. I think that's the thing. So,
Is that a plane up there? Yeah, probably. There's something up there. What?
Well,
What?
Standpoint is best to ask someone who actually knows about the stuff. Than
Oh, but you actually know? Because you see, the thing is, I don't know you. I mean, I can sit there and know. Okay, that's fine. I will take you for your word because you. I mean, honestly, you don't. So that's fine, but because you seem to be pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I'm pretty straightforward. And I'm not saying I know everything about everything, but I'm just saying that there are certain things like that, especially as far as stars go.
That's good. So let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? Did you just come along just by accident?
Yeah, I did. Went down there.
Okay, that's fine, dude.
So even actually, I was thinking about buying a camera because I love photography. I was gonna buy a film camera.